What you got in your hair there, girl?
Antenna.
Cute. So we're out here in the Pokey Woods. This is what we call it, is the Pokey Woods. And I'm not really sure how that name came about, but the kids, when they were younger, we'd ride four-wheelers out here, and I think that it would poke them, grass would poke them or something, so they ended up calling it the Pokey Woods. So it is officially the Pokey Woods. Now we're out here looking for some goldenrod. See this? She's already cut a piece off. I don't know if you can see out here in the field, there's quite a bit. So this stuff is medicinal. It's fantastic stuff, and we're going to harvest some. So this is what we're looking for right here. This whole thing here is edible. Every bit of it, even the roots are edible. You can see these leaves here. And the tops of them, they look like little bitty tiny flowers all over it. We don't cut all the way down. The whole plant is edible, but we cut it to just about right here where these leaves start. That's where I'm going to cut these. The bees absolutely love these, and so do butterflies. So we will not remove all of them just because we want to keep these pollinators around. I'm just going to give these a quick shake before I take them into the house, to hopefully, if there are any little bugs or insects or whatever on there, that they'll fly off. While we're out here, we're going to come look and see if there's any deer feed that's gone or any tracks out here. Hey guys, it's Sammie here with Blue Feather Homestead. Welcome back. There is a chill in the air. It has just got cold all of a sudden. We woke up and it's really cold outside. So the girls and me went out and picked a little bit more of this goldenrod. That's what I want to talk to you about today. This is goldenrod right here. We went and picked some. You see the yellow flowers? It's pretty easy to identify. There are many species of goldenrod, but this is what grows on our land here in Oklahoma. Here's the yellow flowers, and then here's the stem. They can grow up to 6 feet tall, but see if I can get a close-up of the leaves and what they look like. But that's what they look like. So we go out and harvest this stuff. It starts growing at the end of summer, early fall. But we go out and harvest it. We try to harvest enough to last us throughout the whole year until it comes back next year. It's free medicine. You want to go harvest this stuff. It's just absolutely wonderful. It should be celebrated. So one of the first things that I'm going to show you is how I make tea. With tea, you can use either fresh flowers and leaves, or you can use dried. And actually, you can eat this whole thing, okay? Even the roots are edible. The stem, the roots, the leaves, the flowers, the whole thing. I tend to just stick to the flowers and the leaves. So I will cut the fresh flowers off of here, but I want to show you something too, that you can easily just take this and just strip these leaves off like that, okay? And they'll just come right off. Did you see that? Just whip them right off of there. Now, the flowers, I'm just going to cut. Let me get my kitchen shears here and just cut the leaves just like this. So see, you are getting some of the stem. This smells so good. And this tea has so many health benefits. This plant has so many health benefits. Now, I'm not rinsing this off because I know where it grew. We don't spray pesticides or anything like that. If you find this somewhere that you're not really sure of, I would go ahead and give it a good rinse before you start doing this. And you saw in the video before, I gave it a really good shake just to kind of get any of the buggies off of there, if there are any insects and stuff on there. Goldenrod gets blamed quite a bit for allergies. When you see this popped up and you start sneezing, people think, oh my gosh, it's that yellow flower, but actually it's not. Ragweed seems to grow right next to it, and it will actually be the ragweed that's making you sneeze. Goldenrod fights against allergens, okay? It helps fight against allergies, and it also is an anti-inflammatory, so if your sinuses are acting up, it will help to kind of dry those out a little bit. You can use fresh or dried flowers and leaves for tea. Either way is just fine. If you're going to use fresh though, you're going to use two teaspoons to 1 cup of water. And if you're going to use dried, you're going to use 1 teaspoon to a cup of water. I've just got a pan full of water over there, and I'm just going to put some leaves and flowers into my little tea bag that I have here. You can dump it right in the pan if you want to, but I do have this, and it'll just save me time from having to strain it out. So while the tea is steeping over there, I'm going to show you real quick how I make my Goldenrod infused vinegar. I don't know about you guys, but I drink apple cider vinegar every single day. I don't drink it straight. I mix it with water, just a shot of it with water, and every day for health benefits. So infusing your goldenrod leaves and flowers in with this apple cider vinegar is just going to increase it that much more, you know, the health benefits. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting the leaves and flowers into this quart-sized jar, and I think I've got it smashed down pretty good. I have it probably halfway full. Now I'm just going to pour this directly over the leaves and the flowers. I make this is my own vinegar that I make from apple scraps. I just pour it back into this bottle, and I do have a video on how I do that if you are interested on how to do it. So I'm just going to pour this directly over the leaves and the flowers, okay? All right, so I'm just going to give this a stir. Ooh, that smells so good. You can use this in salad dressings, you know, not only just for health benefits, you know, drinking it every day like I do, but you can use it in salad dressings with honey. How do I make it? My salad dressing, I use apple cider vinegar, honey, and olive oil or avocado oil. Just whatever you prefer, and eat that on my salads, and it is delicious. So I'm just going to lid this up and label it, of course, apple cider vinegar and, excuse me, goldenrod. And then I'm going to put the date on there. So now it's in the jar here. I'm going to kind of leave it in a dark, cool area, but I'm going to leave it out so that every day I know to come by and just kind of shake it up a little bit, okay, to get all of the good oils out of the leaves and the flowers. We want it to just really infuse with that vinegar, okay? So just every day. And I would do this for about a month, maybe even a month and a half, and then you can strain it out. So the tea is done. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And actually it probably steeped for maybe 10 minutes at the most. And it's already that golden color. Now I'm going to sweeten mine with some raw honey. This tea has more vitamin C and more antioxidants than green tea, okay? This stuff is so beneficial. And it's really, really good. I just wanted to mention also that just like with anything else, you might try a little bit to see, you know, how you react to it. Just like anything else, guys. You don't want to just guzzle a whole gallon of this tea and then, you know, get real sick or something. So anyway, there it is. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing as I did with the others. I'm just going to break the leaves off of here. And then I'll cut the flowers. You can try to pick up the whole bushel, but it just goes everywhere. So I tend to do it this way. And just get all those flowers cut off. Once you get towards the end of your big giant pile, you can just strip it all the way down. Strip the flowers off and everything, and it won't go everywhere. So I prefer to use dried herbs in my oils because I don't want any moisture in my oil at all, just because it kind of runs a risk of turning rancid. So I prefer to use dried. And you can use any kind of oil really that you would like. You can use avocado oil, olive oil. You could probably even use vegetable oil. You could use grape oil. But today I think I'm going to use olive oil. I'm just going to use this here. For the video today, I'm going to use a pint-sized jar. You can use a quart size or, you know, this size too. Now, I believe it's a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts oil and 1 part herbs, okay? But I've got this about halfway full, and then I'm just going to cover it with my oil and give it a good stir. I'm just going to make sure that all of this is covered up. You're going to have little floaties and stuff on top from those dried flowers. That's okay, because you're going to strain it in about a month anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this oil in. You can also make Goldenrod infused honey. I'm not going to do that today, but you can do that. So yeah, I'm just going to stir this in there. This is going to be the same thing as the vinegar. You are going to cover this with a cap, date it, put what's in it, and you're going to walk by and shake that. You know, almost every day if you can, or, you know, whenever you think of it, go ahead and give that a good shake and make sure that, you know, it's all covered. I did check on that, and it is true. It is 1 part herbs and 2 parts olive oil if you follow recipes exact. So I've got goldenrod on there and olive oil, and then I'm just going to put the date on it. And then in about a month or so, we'll go ahead and strain that. And you can use it on salads or, you know, whatever you want to use olive oil for. I've showed you 3 different ways that I use the goldenrod around here. I did not mention all the health benefits. There are so many, and you can do your own research if you want to know more information about that. But I did want to mention one more thing, is the tea. You don't want to drink that tea at night because it is a mild diuretic and you will be up all night going to the bathroom. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. While the tea is steeping over there, is that what you call it, steeping? This plant should be celebrated. This is such a fantastic plant to have growing wild.